So let's get started.
Recording is good.
Right, so if you guys remember the last time,
Nope.
you had fought some
I remember.
right?
Remember some things. Big bugs. I remember big bugs.
Right.
Yeah, we went through It Came from the Desert, and then...
Right.
Right. And
Oh,
then
we
there
have a
was
pet
Acid
ogre.
Splash.
We have a pet ogre.
You do have a... yes, you do.
He's less of a
actually,
pet. I think he's more of a temp. He's like an intern.
Yeah.
I should go to this. This is the map that you guys were left on. I believe the viewers were getting a sneak peek at a map that you're not supposed to see yet. Anyway, right. So anybody, you guys don't watch the
I
stream.
have chat.
Right? You don't watch the
I
stream.
have chat.
No, I just have chat open separately. I don't have the stream.
All right, good. Okay, so yeah, some acid splash. You fought some bugs. You have an ogre that happened to have lost his friend. That was sad. And you're
That was
currently
sad.
yeah, it was. It felt bad. Oh wait, did he pick up his axe? I'm gonna say he picked up
What's
his
the
axe.
ogre's name? I can't remember.
I assume he picked up his axe. I had that written down.
Yeah, you have it
somewhere.
written down. Good,
Where
because
is
I
it
could
down
go
here?
and get it. Because I didn't.
Oh, Gira.
Yeah, Gira. Actually, there's a couple of extra A's and a U in there, so it's like Gira. But anyway, we have already started the day off with a donation. Then that's fantastic. Coming in with $5. Thank you. And another one, $21.98 coming in from the Evil Genius and Joe Lioto. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh, my.
Fantastic for it. Right. So, also after all that, you guys walked into this sort of very clean cut out cavern, if you will, or turns out that it could have been a tomb. And you're talking to the spirit, who is still around, who doesn't remember his name. He's a nameless spirit.
That's right.
And his last task that he was charged with was to get rid of an artifact of Grumsh, right?
And to defend the tomb of Grimwell Stormblade or whatever?
Yeah, he's defending the tomb,
Somebody-
but his actual, like, the last actual task that he was given was to destroy the amulet. So it seemed like if we let him do that he would go away, and then we could. Plunder is the wrong word, but
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good one.
we could accumulate whatever items are in the tomb, possibly a significant anti-orc sword.
Mm-hmm. Could be a
which also may be cursed or not. We don't know.
And something I wanted to mention, in my haste of the last time, I did describe it as a sword. I said Stormblade. It's actually, I was wrong. So if you need to change some notes there, it was a storm hammer. So it's an actual. It's a hammer.
It's a mace.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's not actually a sword. It's not a cutty. It's a slammy.
But it was called Stormblade.
I know, but there's no storm hammer. Stormblade is
okay.
what I was trying to remember the name of it, and on the call there, I didn't recall it properly.
So it's Grimwell Stormhammer?
Yeah, makes more sense. You'll find out why it makes more sense in a bit.
Yeah, so this unknown spirit wants to destroy this artifact, but right now, apparently, it didn't have a connection to Grumsh.
Yeah, we were like, okay, here, destroy the amulet, and he's like, amulet not recognized.
Basically, yeah, there was an error there in his detection. Now, it is true though, because the fact that you were able to remove it without swearing fealty, and we know what that means, to Grumsh, there was an issue with that, and so it took a lot of effort for you, actually. It took a lot of effort to cut through or not even really cut through. It was just enough to sever the connection from you and Grumsh, and you were able to take the amulet off. So the interesting thing about that is, how do you get Grumsh's attention? How do you get Grumsh to come back and have a connection with that amulet? How do you do that?
I put it on. That's how we ended last episode.
Step one, put it on. Oh, you had put it on. You just put the thing back. Oh,
Yeah, you actually, I don't remember that. Okay, right. So you
do.
put the amulet on.
I knew she was about to.
No, she just put it on and we stopped.
Right, okay, that was pretty good.
No
cliffhanger,
discussion.
too.
She just put it on. Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, right.
I mean,
so
worst case scenario, I end up, one-eyed, and again, eye patch, and obviously I become a villain. Because, I'll look this way.
Well, yeah.
We have Eric sit on you for a while and figure out what to do.
There's going to be some interesting events here in just a second. Griffin North, $15. Thank you very much for that. And Zerxer for $4.30. Very much appreciated. Thank you for your continued generosity. Right, so, So you put the amulet on. So now it's around your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing happens. Interesting. So what happens next is the Nameless. We're gonna refer to him as Nameless. This particular individual has no name. And he mentions to you, it may take some time to get Grumpsh's connection back with the amulet. You could probably speed it up by doing certain things. One particular thing you could do that is mentioned by him is you could either vocally, or you can just think it really, really good. Do some meditation, if you will. Sit down with the amulet, spend some time with it, and perhaps challenge Grumsh to a duel.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, I have my psionic investigation ability, right? Where I can sit down with an object for 10 minutes and concentrate on it, learn basic facts, get the mental image where it's been. Basically, I'm sort of mind melding with an object. That's already one of the things that I can sort of do in general. So it seems to me that would be the first avenue I would try. I would try to do that mind meld with the object.
Or start calling him names, go out and kill a couple orcs, you know.
Yeah, and then that'll be the next thing.
Fine.
I will channel through him my hatred of orcs and my desire to destroy all things orcish, including himself.
Okay.
He couldn't control me last time. He's clearly a weak so-called god. Not impressed.
Oh
wow. Okay, yeah, no, this is definitely probably
that's a challenge to a duel right there.
Yeah, this is gonna get some attention. There's no doubt about it. But how much time is it going to take? That is the question. Now, if you also, I'm gonna say Nameless also mentions to both Eric and Lasan, mentions to you, while this is going on, if there's any sudden abrupt change in Tao's behavior,
just leave.
it would be a very good idea to restrain, or at least attempt to restrain Tao.
Should we restrain her first?
Yeah. Lisan, maybe you should take Tao's daggers away. You know,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you can do that.
I think so.
Absolutely. You can definitely take her daggers away.
Tao's a little spooky. So come here, sweetie.
So,
I'll set down my stuff. I'll remove my shield and I'll like sit down there on the ground behind Tao, I guess. Just like wait to see if anything happens. You know, a year ago I made like armor and horseshoes and nails and stuff. When did life become whatever?
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way. All right, so, well, guys, some time is going to be passing. Now, you can't restrain Tao beforehand. You can't, that's just dumb. And also, Tao wouldn't be able to concentrate with somebody touching her. Like,
yeah, that's what I think. I just sat down and I'm ready.
Her.
Yeah, you can take her daggers away. That is true.
And the magic missile wand,
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tao, if you're okay with this, then they can procure your items. Your danger to other people and yourself items.
Look, she's considering this.
No. I give up those. The problem is I have my other super hidden dagger, and it's like it's one of those things that like it hurts to consider giving that up. Because in all cases, it's the emergency escape thing.
She has her mind too, which is
Fine, she does it. She just holds out a hand, and then another dagger appears.
Oh, of course.
Take that one too.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so you have no daggers on you. Okay, very interesting.
That we know of.
That you know of.
Yeah.
It's like another uber ultra secret.
Well, she's psionic, right? She could have one that she has like psionically locked away in her mind, so she's not even aware of it until she needs it. She doesn't even know where it's hidden. But like, if she needs it, suddenly that memory will trigger, and she's like,
the Manchurian dagger.
Yeah,
yes.
Manchurian dagger.
That's a good one. You should actually get on that later.
Should have that for sure. All right, so some time is going to pass by. Nameless, though, mentions before all this, I should say, Nameless says that when you are entreating with Grumsh, as could happen, don't forget to summon him. And all you have to do to summon him is to spend, it's going to be 1d4 rounds, which I'll let you roll later. 1d4 rounds to just sort of think of him without a name, whatever reason, it's still going to work. And then you're able to summon him, and he will help you he will aid you. Right?
Oh, summon you.
The nameless.
You'll
I
summon
thought
the
you were
nameless.
about summoning
I
Grumsh.
thought we were talking about summon orc god. It seemed like that idea.
Well, you're
But
doing
okay,
both,
yes,
actually. So basically, right now, you're challenging Grumsh to hopefully come back and have a connection with the amulet, and then when that connection happens, you can then summon the nameless one to aid in what is going to possibly happen.
All right.
If you get to choose form of duel, like old stories where a person played with like death or fiddle with devil or something, don't choose fighting. I'm just guessing. Don't choose fighting with Grumsh.
Fingadita.
Hearthstone.
Fingadita says Grumsh is this the lackey to an elven god. Now that's interesting because I don't know. Has anybody got any knowledge, history or anything like that? No. No history.
I don't even have
Nothing.
Not really history. I mean, you could even say just, you know what? Just roll an investigation check. This is stuff that most people just know. Actually, you know what? Lasan, you get a bonus 4.
Oh.
Wow.
Yay!
So
I know
you
about the
skipped
accordion
that
now.
day. What?
My
2 ones in a row.
Austin is 50.
All right. Well. Oh, here we go. All right. Quill knows. Quill, and
That's
having
cheating.
that time, trying to bake those pies when you have to let crusts do what crusts do. There's time to read. Apparently, the other two were always busy with something else. So Tal, you know specifically that
Some, like,
there is a story.
and rare deities, because Oppenser is sort of my deity, and that's one that almost no one knows anything about.
Oh, okay. But as the story goes, as the tale goes, there was a fight between the elven god, whose name I cannot remember at the moment.
Sander? No.
No,
Maybe.
Orlon Lethelian? Or...
Yes, that one.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
It's like
Between
there's elves in it.
yes, exactly. I couldn't remember elven. That's crazy. Right. So between the elven god and Grumsh, right? You had these two fighting each other, and Grumsh drew blood in that war. These two gods going together, and it is said that blood is what gave birth to the elven race in the beginning at all. So it just like the splashes of his blood, this god's blood, and then sprouts the elves.
So Grumsh is actually the creator of the elven race.
Yeah, sort of.
That's
You
some
know,
like reverse
He's
Tolkien
taking
shit
credit.
there.
Yeah.
Totally taking credit, I'm sure. Yeah.
He doesn't
yeah.
like the elves though, at all. But I will say that when it comes to Grumsh, having only one eye, the tale is that this elven god was able to remove his eye. In that battle, he took out Grumsh's eye. Now, the orcs or anybody who follow Grumsh believe that that's just propaganda being spread by the elves. Grumsh always only had the one eye, right? He didn't get hurt. He didn't have his eye removed by some other elven god. No,
Of course.
I thought it was propaganda to cover up the fact that it was just like a shaving accident.
that's a major shaving accident.
Yes, it is. Didn't want to admit that to anyone. So it was like, no, it was the elves. We gotta ban the elves. Yeah.
Briarstone needs to update the overlay. Did I not?
Still says level 3. Actually, I don't think I added my earpoints either.
Oh, you know what? I actually have that changed. I just didn't implement it. Give me just 1 second.
Whoopsified.
Actually, you know what? I'll do it on the break. On the break, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. All right, so that's I think that's everything. That's a little bit of knowledge that you guys now have. Tao just tells you this stuff, I suppose, before she goes into a trance and tries to call on somebody she probably shouldn't call on. And yeah, that's it. So.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Right. Some time passes. And
I was just looking for brother.
Tao. Oh, don't forget, guys, you also have an ogre. You have a half ogre.
Yeah.
No.
I think he can wait outside.
Oh God.
This is confusing for us, but like I'm okay with being confused. I'm not sure I'm as okay with ogre guy being confused.
Plus, it wouldn't hurt to have someone like guarding outside the cave or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
true. You guys want to send the ogre to
Shout.
watch the cave entrance?
Just stand him at the door or something.
He's,
Yeah.
that's a really good thing for him to do. It's not exactly a hard task. He can certainly do that.
He's big enough. Just wedge him in the door and stay there. You're fine.
Yeah, like the old sumo hockey goalie trick.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and bring up my notes. All right. So after some time passes, we got the rules. They're showing. Okay, good.
C#.
Tal, you sort of lose. You have your eyes closed and that sort of thing, and you're really
You lose your eyes.
And it goes from like when you keep your eyes closed for a long period of time. Sometimes you see like those little patterns and stuff like that float by in terms of its brown or black darkness and everything, and sometimes green light. But you sort of like move past all that, and then it starts to get brighter and brighter and brighter, and before you know it, it's really bright. It's sort of like a mixture. You're in a group of clouds almost, and they're like golden and red and orange, and it's just like beaming forth in some white light and stuff like that. And that's what you're seeing right now. It's very, very, very bright. And
DMT.
there's
Seems less scrumptious than I expected.
yeah.
Is it like kaleidoscoping at all? Because we don't want to go all 2001: A Space
No,
Odyssey.
not kaleidoscoping.
Okay.
And as that's going on, quickly, very quickly, the gold seems to fade away. And you start to feel heavier instead of lighter. You were feeling lighter, almost floating in that area, but now you're starting to feel a little bit heavier. And you could swear that your feet are now touching something more solid, and you start to really, really, really feel heavier and heavier. Like more so than your natural weight. You're standing with a little bit more weight than normal. And
I shouldn't have had that second piece of pie.
and as you're looking out, they're looking up. For some reason, something's just like drawing your eyes upwards. You see a very, very flash, like an interest, like what do you call it? Just a quick flash of light that sort of flickers and then comes back, and you start to realize that it's someone blinking. And it's a big one-eye creature. The clouds then they lose all color except for the color of red, and a really, really deep black, like it's just black and red. It starts to get really sinister. You look down and around you, and what you see is the stone daze, and there is blood sort of running through the crevices of that daze.
Ooh.
And all you basically can see of what you now will consider Grumsh is the massive arms and hands that are sort of being there, and his eye way, way up. You can't see the rest of his body. He's just like this big sort of disembodied hands and the forearms and this eye. So that's what it's very, very nerve-wracking. Right now, I dare say your heart is sort of racing a bit more.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick little wisdom check just personally to see like how I'm coping with the stress here. Okay. So I spit.
I spit on
I
thee.
so assemble the last vestiges of my nerves. I mean, Tao's a badass and everything, but let's be honest. You're standing there's a god. It's like a whole other tier. It's not even like, let's be realistic. I'm not even an ant.
You can't ambush the god.
Yeah.
You're bare in front of him effectively.
Yeah. But I summoned just enough to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Grum, there's no silence after that action. There's just this booming voice that reverberates back and forth in your head. Almost makes your eyes you have this little bit of a vibration going on. It's hard to really focus. As Grumsh speaks to you, he says, "You wish to further dishonor me, the one who defied my trust, if you will, I guess, when it comes to the amulet. Taking that amulet. Defied my will. That's what it is. You defied my will and defiled my gift." There it is. And then you come before me and you spit on my ground. my hallowed ground.
From hell's heart I stab at thee.
He doesn't say anything else, actually. What he does do is, well, there's an initiative check. Roll good.
Oh,
Roll
good.
I'm just saying, roll good.
Oh, I gotta
Roll
select that.
good.
Roll
Roll
good.
really good.
Well, I do still have advantage on initiative rolls.
Roll better than me.
Oh!
24.
Yes! No, what?
Oh, you have an advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
All right.
That is quite a
I mean,
disparity there.
especially here in
That
the
was
realm of the
nerve-wracking.
mind where we're fighting, I do have, that slight thing.
Yep,
I'm not gonna say I have an advantage on over Grumsh, but at least I've got that.
It is his domain. You,
I mean, I act a
even with
little
a
faster than you might
24,
expect a mortal to act.
even with a 24, and I'm gonna attribute it to the fact that you had a wisdom save. Even with a 24, you barely see this coming. You barely see this coming.
Woodstone says, taunt him with the fact that you have depth
You have
perception.
depth perception.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, I have depth perception. That's pretty good. So, the body or the arms sort of fade back into the clouds, and before you can even blink, it comes rushing back out with this massive spear, right? And it comes charging right at your core. And you're able to just barely sidestep it as it goes thrusting right past you and pulls back. Now, that's good. That's good that you were able to do that. Roll a where is it?
I agree.
Okay, now that you're here, roll a DC 13 wisdom.
Okay. I will note that at this point, I'm definitely... Well, hell, I didn't really even, taunt him. I'm not going to engage in banter with Grumsh too much, other than the one spit. I will be starting to think about the unnamed Guardian guy, but DC... what kind of save? What was it?
DC 13.
What save?
Wisdom.
Done.
Okay. All right,
I think I
so
have advantage on these.
you
Or not
were able
advantage.
to think clearly enough at this point to try to do exactly what the Nameless told you and try to summon him.
Okay.
Okay, roll a d4.
All right, you
Right.
gotta survive for D4 rounds.
Okay.
Almost
That's
So
that's
for
solid.
two
That's fine.
more rounds. So not counting this round. This is when you start. It's going to be 2 rounds after this one that it actually starts. Okay, so this yeah, you're not out of the woods yet.
People keep asking in the chat if I've already rolled up a second character. No, what do they think? Nothing bad's gonna happen here.
Oh,
Everything's going to be fine, just fine, everybody. Don't worry. Okay, so according to my notes, the next thing that happens is Grumsh will start chuckling to himself. Forever.
It's reassuring.
He says to you, forever the coward. Uses cowardly weapons. Fights with cowardly magic. And then dodges like a coward. This is what he's saying to you. That's just the way he's going to talk to you. Because he thinks he doesn't think much
I
of
can
you.
sort
right
of understand the magic sort of critique in a sense. Everything else about it just is ridiculous. Oh, I use cowardly weapons, right? Because I have to get really close to someone to hit them with a dagger instead of hitting them with a spear from a distance. Whoa! Yes, you're right.
You can be talk. You can talk. This is the type of banter that you can do right now because you made that wisdom save.
Yeah.
If you want, you can. It's okay. I will let that happen.
Again, Tao is mostly going to be focused in self-preservation, but I think I will make a comment about the spear thing.
Yeah, you don't have to do it in a ridiculous taunting way. You can just present a logical argument as to why he's wrong.
Because that'll make a difference.
Gives you
He
the moral
doesn't
high
exactly
ground.
seem like a reasonable individual. All right.
My spears certainly seem a lot braver than trying to poke someone with a stick.
Oh.
Or my fangs is what I meant to say. My fangs seem a lot braver than trying to poke someone with a stick.
His response.
And I assume in this dream world I still have my daggers because it's the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
Of
In
course,
this,
yeah.
yes, yeah, you do.
Which is not good because
You just don't physically have. Yeah, you have daggers. I don't know how good they're going to be, mind you, but you have them. You see them. They have the things. Very good. So interestingly
Just
enough,
give one a little twirl.
interestingly enough, as he says that sort of thing to you, what he's doing is he's trying to gain control of you just by, you know, putting you down, making your will weaker. So at this particular point, you really, really want to make this wisdom save.
So this is like the second round, right? At this point?
Yeah, this is going to start the second round, yes.
Okay. And again, I do, and people in chat are asking, I do have lucky, which I will use.
And, ooh,
Yes!
you really, really defy him yet again. You are really making this god.
I actually, like, just barely slip around whatever mental effort he's exerting. And, like, just, like, obviously, again, it's like a mosquito sting here. But I just give him a little zap of psionic, like, brain feedback.
Okay.
It's the small successes you've got to relish.
You get sort of a chuckle from him, almost like a cat playing with its food. You know, like this whole thing just feels sort of. You feel good though. You feel like you're able to. You are strongly defying a god. You cannot put that down.
In this context, think about what's happening here. Which one of us is the braver? As I like look up at this giant eye, right?
This guy.
Which one of us is the braver?
Yeah, and you can do that with that wisdom save 20. My God, man, you're doing really good. You're gonna be a god at this point. All right. So,
he said it. He's a DM. I mean, word is lost.
That's
so.
what we
wait.
need.
I'm
I'm gonna be the goddess of ties.
Take it.
The
Yeah, goddess of
Tau.
pie. Hey, that's good.
It's a very small pantheon, but people who like worship are very enthusiastic.
Oh shit! All right,
If you can just summon pies, that's pretty sweet.
this is your initiative check again. So make it.
Oh,
Do you
Okay.
see it coming? Coming through the mist.
and
Actually,
The
he's got
red
a
and the
massive
black
bonus.
and the
I wonder what your
blue.
bonus. What is your bonus to?
The goddess of pie.
You dodge it again? Oh my God, this is amazing.
I
Okay.
am so glad I'm not rolling.
yes.
Yeah.
That. So
Right.
I sort of like lean back, drop one arm back, and turn that into a one-armed backflip as I dodge with like extraordinary grace. And I
He
needed
rolled.
pies for carbs today.
I think he actually rolled high enough that I don't think it's possible if you defeat his initiative. But the fact that you rolled a 20, you get to dodge it. Right, so with that acrobatic leap and a backflip, apparently, that spear thrusts underneath you as you sort of matrix out of the way. Woof! And it disappears back. And there is a bit of an anger that just sort of erupts from him. He is not happy to entreat with you any longer.
This is the second time I'm going to defeat you, Grumsh. Thought you'd be used to it now.
All right. So that's the next round. Nothing. You guys, and this is the interesting thing. Lasan and Eric, you're not seeing any of this really.
I know.
You
We're
got
just
the
sitting here
eyes
watching.
flittering, right?
Yeah,
And I'm like
yeah.
Cow in real life is probably just sweating all over.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot
What
of that
about
going on.
this ghosty guy? Does he get to help out at any point here soon?
Well, from what you guys see, Eric and Lasan, you see the ghosty guy. He's very, very silent, and he's sort of dropping his guard, and he starts to seem to like waver.
He's fading out in the physical world.
Yeah, he's sort of like
Yeah.
moving back and forth in and out of existence there for you. And that is that round. So, wait, no, sorry, not the end of the round. Another wisdom save as Grumsh just absolutely bears down his eye. Like, you now see Grumsh's face. Grumsh comes down and looks you eye to your eyes at the moment you have eyes. And he's trying to win over your wisdom, your will.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, like with these initiative checks, which are basically, you know, in a very real way, they're dexterity rolls. I'm starting to think it's like the Guardian of the Galaxy like dance off mode at this point. That's what I'm gonna challenge him to.
Challenge him to a dance off.
Okay, so let's go. I still have 2 lucky.
Okay.
Oh!
It was
All
gonna
right.
be a 15.
So now,
Now we can
Eric,
find out what happens. It'd be lame if we never found out what happens.
Yeah.
Eric and Lasan,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
right?
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, a very
bunch of orcs
incapacitated,
appear.
at the moment, what looks like an incapacitated Tau, just doesn't even seem to move, but somehow is now standing on their
It's like-
feet, just like woof, just right on top. Now they're right on their feet,
Okay.
Oh,
and
okay.
they sort of do this maneuver, right, to grab weapons, but there are none, right, because you guys took them.
Yeah.
And instead, roll initiative.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you guys roll initiative.
We
You
roll
guys
initiative?
Yep.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
here we go.
Oh no!
Here we go.
Spring forth and save me, burly protector.
I'm springing. Okay.
Yeah, it is a good one.
I did something.
All right.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Shoot her?
Lasan, well, as what Nameless actually
But
mentioned
keep
to
away.
you, he said try to restrain. If anything weird happens, try to restrain.
Yeah.
Right? So now it's only you, but you're going to have to try to restrain. You get there in time,
I got to
but you're
try to
going to have to
restrain.
try to restrain.
Get
Luckily,
behind her.
Lasan
Hold
just
on.
shoots
What?
All
I'm
you have to
strength-
do is make a DC 10, right? Because
Okay.
Tau is not very strong.
Okay.
It's just a DC 10
Hit him with the
strength
accordion.
check.
Ah.
Can you do it?
A DC
Isn't
10
it,
strength check.
Isn't it usually athletics for?
It is usually, but just
is
in this
it?
case,
Okay.
yeah, no, it's just straight.
Okay.
Straight strength.
Straight strength.
Okay.
Athletics would be better. Just straight up strength.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's not really a skillful kind of thing. Yeah!
You get
Nice.
it.
My hero!
All right, so Tao, you are restrained in your physical form. That is good. All right.
Accordion him. Wadoo.
You guys are completely combating this in a way that I did not expect, and that's that. And that's that end of that round. So now, initiative check again, Tao.
And oh, well, that'll
Good.
probably do. All right, 24.
You're gonna go for 24. He gets.
I'm so happy I had advantage on
Okay.
initiative.
He
Yeah.
actually passes you because he rolled high enough. He rolled high enough last time, but you rolled a 20.
It's one of those. Yeah. You have to roll back really high, and he has to roll really low.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this time,
I was a little bit held a little off because I could feel maybe something on my arms weirdly.
Oh,
right, you could
I
have felt
broke her
like something- what?
concentration.
right. So this time the spear comes out once again, and it does. This time it crashes, somehow finds its way right into the center of you, and it lifts you up. You're right on the point of this thing. It lifts you up, and suddenly, what was a god in the clouds becomes a more of a form on the ground, more your size, as everything just sort of quickly makes this shift. And you're on the tip of the spear as he brings it down and slams it face first on the ground, and you slip halfway on. You are now impaled.
No.
You are skewered. You are impaled on this spear. You
We'll see that in a Disney movie.
You're not this is figurative, right? But you immediately lose half hit points. You are now at half.
Round up or round down? I'm at 31.
Round down.
So I'm at 15.
Okay.
And bloodied.
Till I see you next time. Live your life happy, build it beautiful, drop over into Twitch chat and say hello. Bye-bye.